Howdy, skiing friends. We are in March and I'm already getting glimpses of the summertime sadness without the slopes. But I am at that sweet spot in my season where I'm feeling pretty badass. Even if my Carve digital coach says otherwise sometimes, jerk. This one is a special video to do. My first solo double black diamond. Last season was the first time I felt truly capable and confident on these runs. And today I'm taking you along for part of my ski day. So are you ready? Let's do it.
Sometimes it's hard to focus, just to persevere and just to make it. But everything that's within your grasp, you gotta take it. You gotta go hard and just dig deep inside you to find that method, that mode that wants that hunger to survive, just to ride the grind, to take it the way you gotta take it and never stop.
Let's rewind for a second. If you're new to me, hi, I'm Sunny. I'm a 53-year-old woman who rediscovered my passion for skiing after decades of just dabbling. I have been back at it for about 3 seasons now, seriously for 2. But in years past, yes, I would get out once or twice a year, but skiing wasn't a priority in my family life except for signing my kids up for lessons. Then life happened. A heartbreaking divorce. My kids left the nest and went off to college. I hit 50 and I thought, okay, what now? I set out on a mission to heal my inner child and rediscover something and do something that brought me so much passion in my life as a young kid, a high schooler, and a college student. And then I met my boyfriend, who is a ski coach. He asked me if I wanted to go skiing, and obviously I said, hell yes. So fast forward to today, I'm at day 41 of the season. I have 2 new skis added to my quiver. I have trips booked to Sugarloaf in Maine, and then April for my final exam in Aspen, Copper, and A-Base. And I say that my end of the year trip is my final exam. I am living a semi-ski bum life, and that's me. Feeling my vibe, please don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much. So let's talk about the run. I have done this before in my adult lesson group, with friends, obviously with coach, but doing it alone, that was new. I wasn't scared, but I wasn't really bold either. Or so I thought. So we're gonna watch the footage, and it's funny because I have had this Stick song stuck in my head for days now. And then when I reviewed, You'll know why it's stuck in my head. So let's roll.
Got the tunes going today. Loving it. I'm feeling it. See you later.
Honestly, I felt ready. I skied it a few days before with my boomer friend, who we just get along like peas and carrots. And the conditions, I kept saying, they were like butter. So I knew I wasn't dropping onto this steep, icy nightmare. I just wanted to implement the tips and the strategies that I have learned that help me.
Oh, yeah.
First of all is getting into a flow before the head wall. Standing at the edge and staring down, that, I'm not a fan of that. I know a lot of people do that, but I see so many people freeze up at the top, but the momentum and the rhythm makes a difference. Coach does sometimes pause, especially if it's a busy day, pause at the top of the head wall just to make sure there's nobody crashed out. But, and he can tackle any terrain, so it's not an issue for him. But for me, I need to get into a flow.
Okay.
Let's break it down as we watch the footage. My self-talk, hype-up game, definitely on point. I crack myself up. My reminders to keep leading and staying forward, doing my pull plants, make those turns, don't hesitate. I did catch a ski a couple of times, but it was a good balance check. But overall, I felt pretty good.
Pull plant.
I do have to mention that Coach did watch the footage, and he did say that the video doesn't do the steepness justice. So thank you, my dear. Very true. But here's some interesting Carve data. They said the pitch was 25 degrees. I did 39 turns. Definitely something that I need to work on. I need to practice and more my hot turns and my short radius turns on steeps.
Good job.
And I think it was a 103 for the run, which I will take that. I will take that.
All right, ski IQ 1 and 3. That's fine. I'll take it. Double black.
So, what felt great? As a Gen Xer, I grew up watching The Sound of Music. And honestly, this is how I felt.
Besides which you see, I have confidence in me.
I felt alive, I felt free, and flying down the mountain. Also, let's talk about progress. I thought it was interesting. I was looking at my carve stats and I was drilling down for women ages 45 to 60. I'm in the top 9% of my age group. I mean, obviously, carve women are not their target demographic. Of days skied, I'm in the top 20. So, woo woo for me.
All right.
Were you just here yesterday?
I'm here every day.
I was gonna say, I recognize the suit.
I'm here too much, but it's a good thing, huh?
What's wrong with that?
And they say the average carb user is up 100. And I know I'm an above average skier, but stats aside, I know my improvement comes down to one thing, and that's pushing myself. Confidence isn't just about believing you can do something, it's about putting in the work until you know you can. And I have been consistent, I have been loving it, and you have been seeing through the season. Yes, I have been getting frustrated. Hi, Willow. This is my cat, Willow. So, some final thoughts. Looking back at last year, I would not have done this alone. Now, I love it that I didn't even hesitate. Actually, this past weekend, I did a bigger double black diamond, a more notorious in the East one, but I didn't have my camera with me. I was with a friend who is a novice, well, a beginner intermediate snowboarder. So you know how that day was, a lot of greens and blues, and I was chilling, working on my skills, but I was up in the lodge at the summit because it was a bitterly cold day. And I look and I see all these U10s coming in, and there's my boyfriend coach coming in. And once he spotted me, he just made a beeline over. He's like, if you want to do that today, today's the day to do it. And I started hyperventilating and freaking out. I'm like, okay, I'm going to go do it. And he just looks at me and he goes, just go out and ski. I know. Yes, just go out and ski. I did it. And I wish I had my camera with me to document it, but I did for this one. It was fun having you watch me, and I'm so, so proud. This is why I started this channel. First of all, to document my growth, to hopefully inspire others who are like me at this stage of skiing, and to celebrate our wins together. Loving the comments. Thank you for the likes. It is an absolute joy. You know, we get it. We know this feeling. What's a run or a skill you've leveled up on recently? I would love to hear your ski stories so we can celebrate together. So let's hear them. If you're enjoying me and my content, please consider subscribing. It will definitely help push it out to other people who are seeking community and learning and growth and just love this sport. So let's keep on pushing, keep on proving, and most importantly, having so much fun. I will see you next week. Bye, everybody.